So when it comes to kids meal prep, if your kids can have peanut butter, here's a really easy way to do things. All right. One of my favorites, and even though I'm not a kid, I like a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I know it sounds weird, but it tastes delicious. And it's a good way to get some potassium because peanuts and bananas have potassium. So both are very good for you. Today we had to use white bread because my store didn't have any wheat bread, but normally I would put these on a honey wheat, but the white will freeze just as well because this is a freezer meal prep. Now, this is homemade jam that I made out of plums and strawberries. So I just had some extra plums and extra strawberries and I boiled them down this week and threw them in the fridge, and then that way we have jam for sandwiches to freeze, and we also have jam to make with yogurt. But I want to show you this one. This is a more grown-up peanut butter and jelly sandwich because this one has some leftover bacon. We had bacon over the weekend and I had some extra pieces, so I just threw them in the fridge. And now they're going on this sandwich and they're going to end up in the freezer. That's a little bit of strawberry jelly on the top there. So we're going to have a peanut butter, bacon, and strawberry jam sandwich. So as you can see, we'll have 4 sandwiches out of this. Don't worry, we're not going to eat these all probably even in the same week, but you know, if you had one of these a week, it's not a bad thing. And same thing for your kids, they'll love them. There's lots of other ideas. You can substitute the peanut butter and use other nut butters if you prefer almond butter or any of those. Perhaps you make your own. The one thing that you need to know about freezing these sandwiches is it's real important to get the peanut butter all the way to the edges of the crust. So you don't want to leave the crust exposed at any point if you can help it. See, like I've got a little spot there. I probably should have used the knife and just spread that out a little bit better before I freeze them, because you don't want the crust to get dry. So that's the only thing you need to know, other than make sure you put peanut butter on both sides, and whatever filling you're using, make sure that goes into the middle. So I'm going to take this one and just fold it over, place it on the top, and again we had to use white bread. Sorry about that, but that's all we had. And you are going to wrap them and freeze them without cutting them. Now, when you want to eat them, you need to take them out before you're ready, before you're hungry, before you're ready to eat them. So you want to make sure that you pull them out, an hour or two before you're ready to eat them. But just wrap them up in wax paper and then put them into whatever container you're going to use. I'll probably use a Ziploc freezer baggie, and then go ahead and put them into a plastic container. And it's that simple. So here's a good way to meal prep for kids or for yourself if you are somebody who can tolerate peanut butter. Again, you could do it the adult way like I did it, or you can just do the PB and the PB and Bs, as I call them, peanut butter and bananas. What I did enjoy the last time I made these sandwiches is that the bananas actually in the freezer become a little mushy, so they become jam-like. They kind of spread more over the sandwich. So just an FYI in case you want to try that. So again, just a bunch of leftover whatever we had. We had some leftover jam, we had some leftover bananas, leftover bacon. Why not add that into a PB sandwich, and then you can go ahead and have it for the next couple of weeks. So having these sandwiches ready to go in the freezer is a game changer for lunchtime. Keeps you from buying or eating out, or just grabbing a bag of chips. So I know it isn't crazy healthy, but it certainly is a budget buster, and not unhealthy if you just eat it a little bit at a time. And again, substitute out your butters or your breads, however you want to do that. All right, thanks for watching.